All right. Rundown. It is Wednesday, May 1st, May Day. Presented by Twin Spires. Sign up for Twin Spires using code Barstool100 to get a $100 bonus when you deposit 100 or more. So, of course, Kentucky Derby is Saturday. We did a draft. You'll see that tomorrow. Everyone's got horses involved in it. I've started doing my research. The weather is supposed to be sucky again both days, Oaks Day and Derby Day. So I don't know who I'm going to take. I'm all over this. I do like my Parquet Farte, whatever his name is, as a bomb. I think I may end up on him as a bomb, even though he's coming from Dubai, which those horses never. What?
Take the favorite every year.
Thunder? I mean, Omaha Beach.
We've just done this every year, I feel like. It's like 5 years in a row.
Also,
as I understand, it's like impossible to win out of the one slot.
It's very difficult.
Yes.
Omaha Beach is the favorite. And then you have as well.
It's like a huge field, the Kentucky Derby.
Game
so
winner.
It's like you
You're just trapped. Like
yeah, it's hard to win from that spot. It's 20. What
is that
20
random?
horses?
How does that
What's
work?
that?
How do you get
Yeah, it's
assigned your
random.
slot?
Is it 20
so
horses?
If you,
Yeah.
So if you got a good horse
on
and you get the
Tuesday.
one slot, you're just like fuck.
I mean, a great horse can kind of do.
But it's just you have to run a perfect race.
Right.
A lot of it will be like break. Like
you got to get out in front.
A horse that goes to the lead won't be as affected as much. A horse that has to weave through traffic could be. And then weather, you get
It's such a
slop in your
traffic
face.
jam. It's crazy, the Derby.
I know. There's a lot of. I mean, I can't wait. There was a time when it was all like the favorites never won. There is a streak of favorites
It's
winning.
like 6 or 7 in a row or some ridiculous thing.
Last
rundown here.
Yeah, this is my last rundown in this office.
Yeah, the three of us, our last rundown
last
here.
one together.
I think it's time we should probably get a new set. We remember this is the
What is
a
the plan for the
transitional
rundown in this
set.
slot?
I don't know.
It'll probably just
We have an actual set that's always set up.
How many years
like
we asked this
back-
the other
like
day?
what is- what's the
How many?
seating
Same
situation?
seats.
How many years were?
Do you remember when we tried?
When were you in? How many years were we in Milton? Like 6,
I was
7?
gonna say my guess would be 7.
Yeah. So
We
this
started
has
the
been
rundown,
quick.
2013? So this is probably about 30.
Is that when we started the rundown?
Yeah, probably 35% of the rundown history has been here.
That actually
more?
makes it seem like longer.
Maybe more.
Longer here. I feel like this was a cup of coffee in this office.
Right. It feels like that, and it really does. Like we did.
But
was.
the rundown.
We-
But the rundown actually.
We
is
were
better.
like, we're gonna get a set.
Carabas is probably gonna like
Oh, it's gonna be
fucking drive
cry.
around
It
like
is.
waving
Do
to
you think
people.
he'll cry?
Tears
Probably.
everywhere.
Do you remember when they tried to put us in those different seats? That was like we just had an instant revolt.
Yeah.
There was like 2 rundowns
We
with
need
the
to be
high top
comfortable.
chairs, and we.
Yeah. We got to be comfortable.
Yeah, so this is my last. You'll have one tomorrow. Where are you
I
tomorrow?
just got my.
Dealer's choice. Whoever I'm picking.
And
Maybe
I'll
have
be
Francis do it.
I'll be in Louisville. By the way, tomorrow, if you're in Louisville, we have a party at Sullivan's Tap that we'll be at tomorrow night. So come join
Thurby.
us there. Thurby party. Thursday, Derby, Thurby. NBA playoffs last night. Celtics get murdered, which double hurt me because I knew they were in a tough spot to expect them to sweep. But everyone was so obvious.
You were talking about sweep.
It's so obvious. I bet
Said
them
if
anyways.
they win one.
I really needed them, so I could have pretended the Bruins didn't happen to just be like, oh, Celtics won. But they got thumped.
Yeah, you were quick to do the we split.
I mean,
Yeah,
I am
they
happy.
did-
No,
did what they needed to
that
do.
is fact, but it was Bruins. The Celtics split.
And but I was watching more of the Bruins because they were in crunch time, it was close. But I was paying attention to the Celtics. But really, when the Bruins ended, they were down like 30.
You need to get multiple TVs, by the way.
Yeah, I just don't have it.
You got to get that going.
And then the Warriors beat the Rockets, so they're up 2-0. I had the Rockets as well. Harding got poked in the eye. I thought he was faking at first. I didn't watch the games.
Wait, when he did that like real flop, he got poked.
Yeah,
missed
it was
the
down
shot.
low.
He was going for a
Draymond, I think,
rebound.
got him, and then Steph dislocated his finger. So Kevin Durant's he's just unreal.
Yeah, he's just so fucking tall.
He's so tall. He's so good. He
Impossible to
hits
defend.
so many threes. I think he's
Although
shooting
that
like
first-
45%.
I don't know how that game went over. That first quarter was ugly.
Dave, it was-
Wildcats, UGLY, ugly.
Dave, it was the weirdest. I watched every single second of it, and it was like every single second, you're like, the Warriors feel like they have this in hand, but the Rockets were like, oh, weird. The Rockets are down 5. They're down 6. And then at the end of the game, it was like probably 3 seconds left. The Rockets got inside the number and the over hit. Just like one of those classic gambling games where it's set one way, and then at the end it's like, wait, what just happened?
I didn't think they ever had a chance. I went to bed. I couldn't stay up to watch. I was exhausted. I went to bed at like halftime. Also went to bed.
Those games are so late.
So late.
So late.
So late.
It's like
and not only
insane.
so late, there was like a pretty significant delay in between when the Celtics game ended and that game started.
Yeah.
Because they don't ever want them to be like on at the same time. And then the NHL game, I went to bed. I took Colorado in that one and went to bed. They were losing 2-1. They lost 4-2. I pushed the over.
Same. We got lucky on that.
Yeah.
Empty netter, and there was 2 quick goals.
Yeah. That empty netter's not lucky. It was lucky that.
But
it
empty
wasn't
netters are
too-
tough in the playoffs. I feel like.
The big story that everyone's talking about in the NHL is the Bruins lost. They hit 1,000,000 pipes. Is Brad Marchand like little rabbit punch to the back of a guy's head?
He's such an asshole.
But
That's
this
such
is hockey. I mean, people suspension. The Columbus, those people out there, that was literally their first second round home playoff game in the history of the franchise. That's what happens in the crease. I'm not saying it wasn't a little bit pesty, but that's what Marchand does.
I think usually you try to make it a little more discreet.
Yeah,
Right?
it's a
Like
little-
usually there's a
let 'em know you're
scrum.
there.
Usually you're not like doing it that blatant. That was just such a
I mean,
fucking dickhead.
I agree with you. Like, it's his job is to be a pest and it's playoff hockey and all that shit. We'll just admit, right? Like, if that happened to the Bruins, you would be doing like full-blown investigation, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I kind of call it.
I think
feel
there'd
like
be a
you
lot of
would've
like
I feel like I'm pretty down the
over-exaggeration.
I feel like I'm pretty down the middle.
Like concussion protocol, we gotta make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like
This
I'm
is a man's livelihood.
I feel like I'm pretty down the middle in hockey. I call it as I see it.
I don't know.
Patriots maybe a little bit. I'm biased.
I
Hockey, I'm pretty down the middle.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah, CTE.
I'm-
this guy could maybe never work again. He's got a family.
Meanwhile, I've landed in a mascot Royal Rumble because Stinger, the Columbus mascot, told me to stick to pizza. And then, like, all these other mascots, like, piled on. Like the Devil, you're not in the playoffs. The Minnesota Wild guy, you're not in the playoffs.
You don't want any smoke with mascots.
The
though.
Vegas-
Those guys
Yeah,
are fucking
they're kind
crazy.
of owning you, by the
They're
way.
crazy.
I, like, literally
I don't
put
think you can beat a
gritty into
mascot
those.
in like. I think the mascot like,
Yeah,
automatically wins.
they had some funny responses. Like you,
people are
you're doing
automatically
the
gonna
one
want
that
the
we make
mascot to
fun of.
clown you.
Yeah, you're doing the thing that we make fun of when you're like, "What time's your team play?"
If you're not in the playoffs.
Yeah, I know, but it's like that's the
The
most.
Devil is going to
That's
talk
like
shit
use
to me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Come at him a little
Like,
harder.
Yeah, whatever. I do this all the time. My team
Yeah.
suck. They're not in the playoffs, but I'm
What
still
time
gonna
do the
make fun of
Bulls
you.
play? Like it's. I don't know. It's just
Stick
very
to pizza.
generic. I'd expect more out of you.
I don't think there's anything that has to be said more when it's like a mascot who's been eliminated chirping me in the middle. By the way, the Bruins series is going 7. Absolutely.
Okay.
So-
But I just would like to see more out of you when you're fighting mascots.
I challenge Stinger to a fight.
Okay,
Rough
that's
Rowdy,
fair.
$1
Then
million.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah,
that one's
that's
good.
the first one.
$1 million fight.
First one response is let's fight.
If you fought an actual mascot, imagine if the guy underneath is just some jack dude. It's like Thor underneath. He's like, okay, let's fight.
This is brought to you by 1-800-Flowers. Use the promo code RUNDOWN at 1-800-Flowers.com. Get 24 stunning assorted roses for $24. Assorted roses are the perfect way. I knew there was a holiday coming. Surprise all your mums in your life.
Wait, when is that?
It's coming.
It's not this Sunday, next Sunday.
Wife, sister,
12.
mom, grandma, roses from 1-800-Flowers are picked at their peak and shipped overnight to ensure freshness. 24 assorted roses for $24 is an amazing offer, but it ends on Friday, so hurry to 1-800-Flowers.com. Click on the radio icon to enter code RUNDOWN to get 24 stunning assorted roses for $24. But hurry, offer ends Friday. I'm also going to give 1-800-Flowers like great marketing advice. They should collab with us to create a Barstool only like holiday where you just randomly send flowers because that's when it's most effective.
On a day
And
that's
women
not,
and girls and mothers, they won't even know what it is. They won't know it's like we create a fake holiday.
No, but that's also a problem too then because if all of the girls get them on a random day, they'll know something's up.
But how would
No, they don't
coordinate?
communicate.
Like if
They won't be able to put it together.
Yeah, they will. Like they're not
they
gonna
will.
on Barstool, but it'll be weird if like.
Well, it's only us though.
Right,
like-
but the amount of girlfriends, stooly girlfriends, they'll be like, oh my God, my boyfriend
Oh, I
randomly
don't think
sent me
they
flowers,
coexist.
and the other girls are like, well, me too.
No, we need to do it, Dave.
You
Actually,
don't think there's multiple
I
Barstool
mean, maybe
girls?
you lose a couple.
Dave,
but not
here's
a
what we gotta
majority.
do. Two things. One
You
is
shoot down all my. I'm trying to like come
well,
up.
no,
with
I'm
more
gonna
efforts. I think that was a
dovetail. I
good
like
deal.
this idea, but two things. One is We need like when you get the Amber Alert and
Yeah.
your phone goes off
Yep,
and scares the shit
yep,
out of
oh,
you.
yeah.
We need that a week before Mother's Day for
Yep.
everyone's phone, being like, hey, idiot, Mother's Day is coming up. 2, I love your idea. We need to have it be like right before the biggest football weekend in
Yep.
October.
I like
That
that.
Friday before is random
Earn some
flower
grace,
day.
yeah.
Like when, you got like a big college slate and you're going to have a big Sunday, get those flowers out, boom.
Also have to do with that one day in the summer where there's no sports at all. You get the flowers, you go to dinner, you do everything.
Yeah.
They think that it's a big deal. It's actually just because there's really nothing to watch in the
Right.
middle of
Right.
the All-Star break.
Yep.
I got my mother flowers, and then I heard through the grapevine she was just complaining the vase was too big. She couldn't carry it.
Well,
Vintage Portnoy.
she is a Portnoy.
What else would you expect?
Well, yeah, that actually is a sign of love in the Portnoy language.
And they were big flowers because they were a day late. So a lunch lady got arrested or something like that because she was shooting all the elementary school kids out a window with a BB gun and then telling the kids she missed she's going to get them tomorrow. And she got confronted, and they're like, why are you doing that? It's like they cursed me out. I think we've done variations. I'm always on the lunch lady side. It is the worst job in the world.
Lunch ladies, we always do it with usually teachers and substitute teachers, but
Substitute teachers.
lunch lady it's probably the worst profession on the planet. Right?
No respect.
That's where the kids go
Rodney
wild. They come to the
Dangerfield.
cafeteria, they don't give a fuck about anything. And I'm surprised this doesn't happen more often.
Yeah, substitute teachers, gym teachers, lunch ladies.
Lunch ladies, you deserve
And
to.
I mean, just a cold-blooded,
Bus
like,
drivers.
picking people off.
I like it.
Sniper, what a
Yeah.
move.
And it's almost like hitting people in baseball. Like there's an etiquette. If you're shooting like below the hip, hitting the ass.
No
can't go for the
headshots.
eyes.
Yeah, no headshots. And it's
Maybe,
one of those
buddy.
jobs that like other adults probably just have no idea. You know what I mean? Like the other teachers are like, "What's your problem?" We
Yeah, it
deal
can't
with
be
them
so
all.
bad. You
No,
just serve
they are
food.
on their best behavior in that setting.
Yep. So this girl won the national handwriting contest with no hands. I'm going to throw this, but it's old school. This is bullshit. Did you see the handwriting?
It was very nice.
Yeah, nice.
I could
nice
beat it.
ain't-
It's
Nice,
not- I
nice
could
ain't a
beat
national
it.
championship.
Yeah,
nice
no,
don't
I-
get you hardware.
Right. Well, was it a third grade championship? I don't know.
I thought they were going to say disability championship. It's
Yeah,
not.
if you want to give her like or even within the regular awards, you give her a special.
This was
you
average.
know.
This was okay handwriting.
She probably has the best handwriting in the world for people with no arms, but that's not the best
I bet
handwriting.
Jim Abbott would show up.
Ooh, Jim Abbott, little throwback.
But he has one. She has no arms, right?
Yeah, she
No
has
hands.
no
No
hands.
hands.
No hands.
Cursive is
Jim Abbott
tough.
still has a hand.
True.
Cursive is tough. I could beat
What? The fact that cursive's still even a thing.
Crazy.
Of course you
How's
could beat
that
it.
not been
Wasn't that
phased
good?
out?
That's not bragging.
it. Actually, I don't know if I could beat it with cursive. Now that I'm
Cursive's
saying
a
it.
joke. Why are we
Cursive
still
is
treating-
so hard. You ever you
I have
think
no
you
handwriting anymore,
You
like,
think
I-
you know how to do cursive if you try to cursive?
It's the Billy Madison. Like you
Yeah,
hit a certain letter, you're
right.
like, I don't know how to do
Yeah,
it.
what the
J.
hell?
Like,
When do you think the last time outside his signature somebody in this office has written anything in cursive?
25 years ago.
The fact like somebody on a national level has to be, we're wasting people's time teaching cursive.
Yeah.
I think that that's almost like we need these teachers to do something when they're at that age. When
I
you're in
would-
like second grade, what else are you gonna do?
Well, you're going to give away fake.
I have a fact check. The Nicholas Max Award that she won is given to a student with a cognitive delay or an intellectual,
okay, we're
physical, or
assholes.
developmental
And we're
disability.
assholes.
That's classic Barstool.
right.
Right
Good,
there.
Oh,
good
that's-
catch.
that's-
Hey, at least we
We
caught it
just
in
raw
the
dogged
moment.
the hot dog.
Yeah,
That's what we did.
yeah.
We just raw
Good
dogged.
catch in the moment.
Who wrote that blog?
Hubs.
Hubs.
Yeah, you got to do a better job, Hubs.
She didn't win a national champ. You made it sound like she beat everybody. She beat everybody with cognitive disability. A little different.
What was it? Wasn't
She won it with
She's in the
people who
handicap
have
division.
Cognitive
disabilities.
delay
it?
award.
Does not say that openly.
This is a
in the
great story. Credit to her. That's unbelievable.
Nice job,
and you know
Hubs.
what? She's got
That's a lot of
great
reading.
handwriting.
Yeah.
Like I don't have
And
no
it's
other
absolutely
take.
not a
Hubs
blog
hates
worthy
disabled
story.
kids.
No, it's not.
Hubs-
It was
Hubs
if she
hates
won.
disabled
Yes.
kids.
If
That's
she
what it
won
comes down
against
to.
like some fucking dude who speaks Latin and does
Yeah.
calligraphy.
I can't
they'd
wait
be
for
like,
the
what?
disabled community to come after
I
you.
can't
Yeah,
Fucking-
Hubs,
you fucking
shame
rat
on you.
weasel.
Shame
You
on
rat
Hubs.
fuck.
All complaint for this segment goes to @Barstool Hubs. That is disgusting
fucking
by you.
weasel.
Probably getting
Classic
God.
Yankee fan. Classic Yankee fan.
You know what the worst part is? Hubs is going to give a comment to someone who writes a hit piece.
1,000%. That's what
Yeah.
I was going to just say. He's getting email fights with people online speaking for the entire company.
Just gross, Hubs. Gross.
Nice job, Hubs. Write a
Really
blog
let us
worth
out to
something,
dry.
buddy. One time.
Yeah.
Moving on. Instagram's thinking of getting rid of likes because they want to make it a friendlier place. I hate this.
They did this, they're gonna do this with
First
Twitter,
of
too.
all,
If they do this with Twitter, Twitter's dead.
Twitter's getting rid of, you can't see how many retweets you get.
What?
Yeah. Because they don't want it to be like if you look at something and you see like 100,000 retweets that you get in and you start mixing it up in the comments, you'll just see the tweet, but you won't see how popular or viral it's going.
First of all,
What the fuck is the
our
point?
tech people should stop everything they're doing. And we should
Create a
have
social media app.
wait for them to get rid of it, and then just have the same exact thing with likes.
Right.
Because likes.
That's where it's all trending. That there's no feedback measure. We should have the social media app that gives you the most feedback.
Yeah.
You know
It rates-
exactly how
it rates
popular
your
you are
take.
and how losers have
You
no
suck.
friends. Yes. We call it you suck.
Yeah.
I got 1 million followers on you suck.
We had, I'm thinking of like feedback, but Richard Jefferson was in the office that did the pizza review. Some guy came out and goes, "Hey, Richard, you're a very handsome man. Nice to meet you." And he goes, "Nice to meet you." Just right next to me. It was
Oh, that's
dagger.
tough.
Yeah. But that's
Yeah.
instant feedback.
That's instant feedback.
Jeopardy James is back in the news. So he just keeps winning. He basically made somebody roll over and pet the belly. Their answer was like, "I give up to James."
It said, "What is congrats to James?" And she literally like bowed. She was just
What
like
a
done.
fucking pussy.
And then Tommy had an article as a guy in the Washington Post who's saying he's like basically Antichrist. Like he's everything
Ruined
that's
Jeopardy.
wrong.
I mean, it's very much like when people
But
say
beyond
the Patriots
Jeopardy, yeah,
ruined
like
football.
using stats and he has
He
got
had an advisor, Jeopardy James.
Good.
Who told him, no, he fired him. The advisor said, you shouldn't risk that much on your daily doubles. He said, get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
So
'Cause
this
he's a stone
person's
boy.
mad that he's so cold and driven and like just winning all the money.
It's
Win.
Jeopardy.
It's a fucking
Yeah.
contest.
Yeah.
It's not, we're not here to make friends. If he gets over $77,000 tonight, which is like, of course, he's going to have the top 10 finishes ever.
So
All to himself.
when does he run out of time? Like he can't go on forever, right?
I think he can.
Can you go on? I thought
I think he's at 18
you
or
can just
19
go
right
on
now.
forever.
Yeah.
When does this become appointment television?
I mean, it already is for me. I don't know. You
Yeah, I'm gonna
has
watch
been.
tonight
he
now.
He almost lost the other day. It was very close. He won by like a very strange number, like a matter of like low thousands, I think. But he's already at like 1 point
7
something.
o'clock?
7 o'clock.
I will be watching.
7 o'clock on the East Coast. It's like
Huh.
7:30 at your part. of
Wow.
town. But the
What?
he,
Oh, in
he-
Chicago.
Midwest, yeah.
He's at like I think he's like halfway to Ken Jennings' record with in
Yeah,
a
like
fraction of
Longest
the
Man.
time.
So they need to do like a duel. That's what I was saying.
What?
They need to do a Super Bowl with Ken Jennings versus.
I could
I'm
see
sure
a
they
scenario
will at
where
some
Ken
point.
Jennings
Yeah.
becomes the new Trebek, by the way. I could see that happening.
Oh, I like
Why?
that.
He has
take.
that type of personality.
Whoa, Trebek
No,
has-
but I just feel like there's not many great replacements, and
Trebek
he's
has
like
a
a
big
Jeopardy
casino.
guy. You know what I mean?
You know that, right, Dave?
What?
Trebek has a big casino. Cancer.
The big
What?
casino.
Yeah,
The
that's
big
what they
thing?
call it.
Yeah.
The big casino.
Oh, I didn't
know
know
that.
they called it that.
I kind of like that. That makes
It's
it sound a
from
little bit
Sopranos.
nicer.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that. That's too. I knew he had
Big
cancer.
C, yeah.
Then you had me. My brain's not working. I still thought he actually had.
Is he okay? Like, is he
I
in
was
the
like,
middle of
where?
Where's he at in his? Like, is he in the middle of like
Radiation or
radiation
whatever.
and all that?
It's stage 3, which is not great, but it's not like
Fuck.
the worst of the worst. But
Weirdly, Trebek should have a casino.
Yeah.
He has all the Jeopardy slot machines. Trebek's casino.
Yeah, true.
Literally would be
I
awesome.
really thought, I was like, where, in Vegas? Atlantic
big
City?
deal.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
Anything post show?
Big C. Good luck at the
Yeah,
Derby.
the next office I walk into will be the new one.
When are you going to be there?
Tuesday.
I'm
do it.
excited.
It's a new era.
I know.
Interested to
You're
see it.
you're pretending that you don't care.
No, I'm just not into.
You're doing the-
I'm more excited for the new one than I am like nostalgic about this one.
This one is like, who cares?
I'm not excited. I'm sure it'll be more like another moment where it's like, wow, I can't believe it.
Because this one's big.
But I'm not.
and
I'm
nice.
not. Well,
This
to be
one
honest,
never
we
really
thought that. No, I did
no,
think that when I moved in
I thought
here.
this
I
one
thought it
never
was
really
surreal
fully
when I-
worked.
I thought
like-
it was surreal when we walked in here.
The TVs never really worked.
The
things.
thing that Pete tweeted, where it said 24 seats over there, and then it had this completely empty, and it said room for 4 more people.
Right.
4.
Right. This one always
bad
felt
planning.
like
That was very stupid.
we came in here and it was like from day one it felt because we
Yeah,
actually from
right.
day one we moved into it.
Yeah, I guess that's the difference. I think like,
This one's gonna be big, state
but
of the
you
art.
guys weren't in the Milton office, so the
Right,
Milton
right.
office was like.
Yeah, you did a little.
This was a huge upgrade.
I listened to a little bit of radio yesterday. You're doing a little. I had to walk uphill both ways to school, kind of thing.
Well, no, the Milton office.
I know.
Was like I mean,
Rodents.
that was-
Yeah.
There was a amount.
hecklers
Like we'd
and-
bring in the internet 100 times a week.
It was
like,
gross.
Why can't it work? And they're like, well, you have a squirrel eating the wires.
Well, at least there was a reason for it there.
So
here it's just.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I think most Milton. This is so much nicer than the Milton
But
one.
this is a
even,
dump.
Right, but it's,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But it's still
The new
dumb.
one's gonna be.
I think it'll be more surreal. Like, I can't believe Barstool's here.
It's what you have not seen anything, right?
Nope.
When you see the radio studio, you'd be like, "Whoa,
Holy shit,
this is legit." Because it's like that's what's the nice thing about the new office. And I know there will be people who are like, "I miss the old office. I miss the Milton office." I just want shit that works.
No, I get that.
You know, it's like our lives can just be easier in that.
It's also
Working is
nicer when
important.
it's not totally embarrassing when you have
Right.
like a big guest come through.
Right.
When things don't work.
and
the
we make
bathrooms are shitty
our
and-
lives hard enough, like on our own stupidity. Like we can do a good enough job
But
of
I don't-
fucking
We'll
shit
also
up.
ruin this new one, by the way.
Right,
We'll
yeah,
we'll
but,
trash
like,
this eventually.
I mean, well, you think?
Yeah, I mean it's already ruined. Larry's already there. Larry was the first one to move in. The
Tuesday,
goldfish.
yeah, Tuesday I'll see it.
Tuesday?
I'm sure things aren't going to work there either. That's the thing. It's like not working isn't necessarily. Like,
What if
things are
your
supposed to work here?
your office doesn't have the frosted glass yet?
You can see right into that bitch.
Oh, I didn't care. Like I haven't.
You don't really care about that
I
kind
have
of stuff.
given zero input onto. It's like whatever they want to do. Pete's like, you want this? I don't care. I really. Don't.
You won't care if your office you can just see right in all the time?
I've already told that half of it's clear anyways.
Okay.
So it's like you can see into it no matter what.
Yeah. All right, new office Tuesday. No, Monday.
Monday.
Monday first
Tuesday.
rundown.
Yeah, Monday.
Tuesday. Dave, good luck at the horse tracks.
Thank you.
It's not gambling.
I will be. It isn't horses. Isn't gambling. I will be giving all my Leo and I will be doing videos,
Briefcase.
tweets, everything. So you'll be able to follow along with
Is
our
he
picks.
getting paid by Barstool for that?
No.
I'm surprised he hasn't.
We paid for his
There it is. Okay.
trip,
Well, hopefully he has some
but
winners.
he's not getting like gambling money.
Yeah.